Now it says go live. Whoa. Now you should have something going on there. Oh, do I hate it? Why is there always something going on with the YouTubes? Sorry for that, folks on the YouTubes. That was my fault. Thank you, King Under the Mountain. Yeah, if you... It's so dumb. If you do schedule a stream beforehand, it does not automatically switch to live the moment you start the stream in OBS. You have to click another button to go live. And I did completely overlook that second button. Oh boy, ain't that just so stupid? Well, professional streamer that I am, I have learned something new. I don't know where we are going. Hello, Steve. Sorry for the glitch. King Under the Mountain helped me sort it out. I did schedule the stream because I thought that might be easier. Turns out it does not start automatically the moment you hit start streaming in OBS Studio. You have to click on another button, which I did not know. I'm very, very sorry about that. So as you can see, I am in a process of sailing with a pretty broken ship in the night because I was hopping around like a madwoman, not getting my stuff together. Good evening, Karam. You were all right all the way, Karam. I had to hit another live button. Kinda live recording an episode, being convinced you had a headset on, then at some point wonder why the microphone volume isn't registered in OBS, pressing start button again, finding out you never had activated a headset. Yeah, kinda like that. The OBS is kinda complicated, and then on top the weird mode in which you go live with YouTube is kind of complicated because you can either choose to schedule a stream or go live directly. But if I go live directly, all the messages will pop up that I'm live, and I'm not because I just prepared everything for going live. So I thought scheduling would be better, but obviously it is not. Well, things are weird. Things are very, very weird. But I've learned now, and next time it should be easier. I will hit the go live button. Well, if you're just recording, then you do not disappoint people live and in Technicolor. But it is, yeah, so much things you need to learn. I think we can go a little bit faster because we have a little bit of light at least. The stupid rain stopped. The moment we get to another biome, I will hop off and go and see where we are at with the map here, because I think we came up on this side and sailed that way, and now this looks like we are sailing south somehow. Can't even see the Yggdrasil chute is way over there. So this feels like we are sailing south. What I wanted to do was not sail south, so probably we are here. I wanted to go that way. Well, in the night with no visibility, you can get pretty wrong. But the moon is thinking we are going to have visibility back at some point. There is some land to the right there, I think. Would be funny if we sailed up over the edge. We do have enough of that. I don't need to hop off the boat and try to get more. I'd rather have the sun come up and show me where I am and my surroundings. That would be way more helpful. At least we know there is a very, very, very big mistlands here. It is dawning. It is dawning. There is the first sliver of lighter horizon over there. This looks like it was forest. Let's go there. Put up a workbench repair and see where we went to. Well, I don't want to go south. I'd like to go east. That would be better. So towards the Yggdrasil route. But we're gonna have to have a stop here, repair that boat, because that boat is a little disheveled. And I want to see the map. I want to see where we actually at. So we're gonna have a little stop here. Go look at the map and hope we did not veer too far from where we wanted to go. And repair that poor boat. YouTube glitched. Oh my, Steve. So sorry. Things are really difficult today. Not gonna do that again. I'm gonna be going live directly without scheduling that nonsense. That does not work. I hoped it would be better because then you could reuse the previous entries and would not have to write everything again, but yeah, that did not work. We need to cook. We need to make some more wolf skewers and sausages. That, and we do need that and some onions. Sausages. That is the sausages and wolf skewer. Okay, now we are on the good side here with the food. That goes back here, and that goes back here, and that goes back here. Okay. Now let's see the map. Okay, aha. This is one continent here, and we came out right there. So we're gonna turn left here and go up here. Interesting. So that is where I went in here and then thought in the night I cannot get through here. I was on the right track. Just should have gone more left, but now we know all of that here is one big Mistlands thingy. Okay, I know where to go now. Have we eaten? No, we don't. Let's eat. And it should be way easier. So we are right at this point here. That is the other landmass. That is this landmass here. And we want to go left. All those stones underwater there, that is gonna be scratching my boat again. Because I want to see what is going on up here. This is Mistlands over there too. Ugh, I did overlook that one. So, go that way. There should be Mistlands straight ahead, because that is that here. And we want to turn a little bit more left and go north. Looks good. The Yggdrasil chute is there. That is north-ish. And there is the Mistlands. That should be that here. Maybe we keep a little bit more to that side so we get that on the map. Okay. Is that ocean weather, or is it plains weather, or what is it? It is not exceptionally helpful if you are on the ocean and want to see things and you can't because there is fog. That is bad when you are trying to map out land. Okay, that seems to be Mistlands there, because that is definitely a bubble of mist here. Yeah, this is all mistlands here. Now we are reduced to paddling. This is always the same for me. I get on my boat, try to do some sailing. Okay, we are back to plains here. This could be interesting. This is plains. And then the mistlands. Pretty. And then over there. More mistlands. Also some mountains probably in the distance there. The wind is full-on headwind now, duh. I would love to find a place where more than two biomes converge. Ideally some mountains, some mistlands, some plains. And then we're gonna be building a plains base there for taming some logs and exploring the mist and having mist nearby to plant all of the mist things. Seems to be some plains surrounded by mistlands. A tiny bit of forest there. So that is that coastline here, I surmise. We are still on the lookout for Yagluth, so I keep scanning the landscape if I can see who there is. Wow, that guy. There is a henge there. I think we have to stop here and look at that henge and see if there is a wegweiser. Wrong way, duh. Wanted to turn the boat this way. This is gonna be hard to get out of there again. Okay, this has to do. Let's have the boat portal here for now. Ouch. And we do have another portal in the pocket, okay. Look at that, there is a henge. If there was a wegweiser in there. Oh, look at troll and everything here. pity there is no Wegweiser here. That is sad. And I think this is only this tiny bit of forest here. And then it's mist. Yeah. That would have been fab if we had found a Wegweiser there, but nope. Okay, we go on. Yeah, most likely I will find Yagluth by sailing around instead of finding a Wegweiser, but it could have been, you know, and I will not lose the chance to get a Wegweiser. Actually, we are getting a little bit of wind here. Okay. So, more north we go. Well, it could have been. But, yeah. More searching. This is gonna be quite a lot of aimlessly sailing around and hoping for the best. I think. We came down here. Or is that another continent altogether again? It's really hard to keep track. Try not to run aground here. Stupid mist. Stupid fog, I should say. Okay, can we get through here? There's mistlands on the left side too. I hope this is not just a bay, but a way through. Okay. Looks like there is mountain here. No, it just is more mistlands. Oh, there is a harbor, look. Oh, for sure, we did find a good amount of mist to be exploring. Oh, yeah, no. The mist is clearing. That is good. I think we are on the evening side of things yet again. I would love to see, there is a mountain there. I hope that mountain has some non-mistlands attached at the shore, because I would love to go ashore, go home and sleep and not go land somewhere with not enough food. There's a big mountain ahead also. The mountains in Valheim are really strange. They do look super massive and high and big, and the closer you get, the less mountain you have. That seems not the case, that there is something other than mistlands attached to that mountain on the right. But we might get lucky on the left. That looks like there is something else. That looks like there is, yes, forest. Now the trees have rendered in. We're gonna go there and go home for the night. And hope that we get better weather the next day. Ooh, there is forest on the right side too. Kind of want to be on the right side. Maybe we should go run around a little bit here. Leave the boat. See that mountain there? Destroying the boat here will be difficult because it's very deep waters. So maybe we don't do that. Okay, let's get home real quick here. Boat. Shoo. I'm really curious to see what's on the map now. Ew. Gonna have to repair some things here just to make sure we don't run out of hammer. Okay, let's have a short break here. I need to drink something, and we are going to be right back.
In meadows fair and bright, don't stay out through the night. New to this world you were brought, whilst warriors' glory you sought. In forests dark and wild, the ore and cores you find. A trader sells you goods for gold, until the wooden head you hold. To the 10th world you were taken, to slay all the forsaken. Will you prevail? Set your sail, as Valkyries you awaken. A place to live and thrive, a bed and hearth you built. And should you fall, you will arrive at home with skill upon spilt. Through slush and slog you wander, the undead bar your way. With toil and burden and banter, you'll find what points your way. To the 10th world you were taken, to slay all the forsaken. Will you prevail? Set your sail, as Valkyries you awaken.
Okay, we're back. Oh, let me go back to the game. Let me stop the music. And, come on. Continue. Let's hit the map. Wait. We have to hit that one first. Did we plant things? Yes, we did. Okay, good. Now let's see what's on the map. Where are we? Aha! Okay. Huh. Oh, you got an update on your PC soap. The thing is delivered to the shop, but I haven't heard anything from them yet. Realized had a track and trace code on the package, so check that. We'll keep you updated on it. Well, it's about time they get that thing to you. Okay. That is where we are right now. I'm gonna see if we can get through there tomorrow and see what we can find there. It's about time they delivered that PC to you, and with no broken parts this time. That would be fabulous. Okay. Now, let's hope we get some visibility. Want to get a little bit away from the shore here. So it was delivered to the shop where you picked it up, and then you have to go and pick it up from there. Hazy. There is more mistlands ahead. I zoomed out a little bit more, I can see better. Okay. Direction is correct. We are heading more northwards. That is what I actually want. Will not do if we run into red waters. But we have found way more mistlands than we have found plains, so... So looking at the map, now we are going up here. Hopefully that will lead to some useful space. Mailed to me, so I have mailed it back. According to track and trace, it was received by the postal service on the 2nd, then was blocked for a bit on the 3rd, but eventually sent on its way later to the 3rd. Okay, so it just reached the repair shop where you sent it. That is... Oh my. Well, yeah, trying to post things while it is the holidays and Christmas and New Year's and all of that. I'm sure that it will take way longer than it needed to take, but yeah, so then they will repair it and hopefully send it back, and it's gonna be mid-January until you hear back something, probably. Shoot. Well, at least it is there, and now they can take care of the repairs, because it's a super bummer to spend that much money on a new PC just to have it delivered broken. Can we get through there? I think the gap is wide enough, but I can see more mistland things in our way there. I'm not turning back. If we have to finagle our way through some mistland islands, we will do that. Not turning back here. That was a way to go up here. Oh, let's hope we can get through there. If that's just the bay, we do have no fun here. Cross your fingers. There seems to be a passage there to the left. Maybe? Possibly? All those broken bits there. Do we try to get through there? This looks like it will be more land later. Duh. Oh my. Maybe over there. Over there we can get through. Hopefully. This looks like it is just some islands and then really massive mistlands there. Boiled carrots and schnitzel, pork, yum. Sounds yummy. We had some kind of a rice dish today. I made in my rice cooker with some carrots, peas, and bell peppers. And then I just fried some onions with that. Okay, where are we now? That looks like... Huh. Is that plains beyond that? No, it's all black forest. Ha! I'm stumped. And then there is plains beyond that. Okay. Oh, look what we found! Look what we found! Oh boy! Wow, that was an odyssey, and now we found Yagluth. Gonna put my boat here. Gonna go see about that. Man, that was a lucky find. And just how King Under the Mountain prophesied. Gonna find Yagluth before we find anything else. Okay, there is a village there. There is some tar there that will help with defeating that village. Actually, that looks not worse for the place it is in. We've got no crevices you could fall into. We have no tar like right next to us. That is fabulous. That is absolute fabulous here. Kind of want to see. Is that already the mist setting in here, or is it just the normal haze? Okay. Oh, we have not had a Grey Dwarf Brute trophy before. Interesting. Well, we wanted ice. We are running low on ice, so guess that's good. So let me go this way for a bit and see where that leads us. Just a little bit of black forest here on the edge. Okay. That is not the place that I would want to build. A bear, okay. we have too much in our pockets here. Don't need that. No trophy though. Okay. It's just a tiny bit of forest here and no mistlands adjacent, so we have to search more. But man, we found Yagluth, and that is really a thing. It's not so easy to find that. Give me a second. I need to delete that peddler's message there. That's that. Yeah, we have to pick up another portal. And I kind of want to go to the other side there too. And now some logs spawned in and the game spawned in a lot of stuff behind me, of course. But we're gonna leave a portal here. There and that. Connect, okay. Kind of want to see. It's really tiny. It's a tiny island with okay. We need new portals, and we need to have a look at that map now. So, that goes here, and then that goes here. And where's the pass? I think I put that stuff up there. Yeah. That too goes up there. Some meat. And a trophy we have not had before. Wrong side. That one. And some needles and some tin. Okay, let's see. Ha. Wait, no. We are up here. Okay. We missed where we wanted to be entirely. I wanted... How did I manage to do that? Okay, I wanted to go like here, and we missed the way entirely and ended up here and finding Yagluth. The things, well... So then we gonna take our boat through here and go down here. I still want to know what's going on here. Man, completely lost my way and sailed where I had been before. Like completely stupid. We went here, then here, and then all the way back here. And up here. Strange. Okay. Gonna be putting... Yeah, that's no map for you. Don't have any orientation. You don't know where you're going. You're just going. Okay. So we need to pick up another portal. And 20 of those. And that. Repair things. I think we might want to harvest and plant again, so we don't run low on onions. At least I have not forgotten to bring the scythe. So that is 10 more seed onions. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Don't forget the carrots, you will need them in the next biome. I think we are good on carrots. Just really low on onions. Gonna check for carrots when we get back in. Okay, everything planted. That can come. We do have a plains farm somewhere, don't we? I think we have. Let's check for the carrots. Yeah, we got plenty of carrots here. That is fine. We are good with carrots. That is number 4. That is the plains farm. Gonna jump over there in the morrow. For now we're gonna go sleep and do some more sailing then, I think. I should be eating something. That and that. And let's make some onion soup while we are still at home. Maybe we should put at least one set of food in our boat, just to have something when we are out in the night and running low on food and not finding a place where we can land. So we rename that one here Yagluth. And we go back to our boat. Which direction was that? That way. Need to be a bit careful. Oh man, there is a lot of logs here. Because there is... Oh wait, let me go over there a little bit. And see what is on this side. A lot of pillars. Another tar pit and another village. Another henge. Now you are kidding me. This is a Yagluth rune. Like game, you are really kidding me. Question is, ooh. Who's winning there? I think the Tars won. Or have they? That looks like that Lux won. I kinda don't want to destroy that because we want to use that perhaps to clear out that village there. Now, the big question is, do we go through that here? There seems to be something up here. We don't know what that is. But I kinda... That was stupid. I kinda want to go through that river, through the forest, and see what's on the other side there. Backwards. Sailing session this time. Okay, go forward. And I want to go... When we walked there, that seemed to be pretty wide. It should be doable with the boat. Get through there. Shoot. Is that plains weather or is it ocean weather that makes this kind of invisible, or is it like forest weather? It looked like you could get through here. It was wide enough, I think. Don't want to go any farther out this way. No time to play with you. Okay, that worked. Is that mountain or is it just some mist? Going east-ish. Mistlands to the right. More plains, I think, to the left. I hope we can get through there. Looks like there is a gap there. Hopefully. Ooh, fantastic. High waves, at least no fog. Can we get through there? That looks pretty flat. That might even be swamp over there. No, thank you. What's it with the fog? This session we have had so much fog. Can't see nothing. Is there a hint of trees to our right? Can't make it out. That seems to be a big boulder on the left. No, it's trees. It's forest trees, huh? And that's forest trees too. Okay, fog is lifting. We are back in the forest. Another stupid passageway here. Can't be night already. We just started. Nah, it's gonna be noon soon, I think. Now where are we? Somewhere here? No clue. That seems better to get out of here than that. Has the wind turned now? I want to go more south-ish. And the wind comes from the east. So maybe if we turn that way, we get some crosswind. I do see some swamp ahead. A little bit of wind at least. Tiny sliver. That mountain there, is that an interesting mountain? Do we even need more mountain? Don't think. Okay, swamp to the left, swamp to the right. Is that a passageway? Can we get through there? I kind of want to go more to the east. This leads south. Well, if we can't get through there, we could always destroy the boat and carry it over land if we need to, but this looks like it could be a river. Gonna try that. Because I do want to get more to the east. I want to get in this big blob there. Oh, fantastic. The wind is turning on us. Nice. I'll try to get not stuck here. Maybe don't drive full tilt. It looks good. It looks good. Yeah. I don't have time to play with you. Play with somebody else. Oh, this is good. This is good. We are getting through here. Okay, let's see how the weather is on the ocean. There on the horizon, that looks a lot like Mistlands. Those tiny spikes there. But wouldn't that, if we are somewhere here, wouldn't that be far too close? We went through here. Somewhere here, that would be far too close to be Mistlands. Strange. We are going more south than east, I think. I think that's better. Is the sun already sinking? Again? Man, days go so fast. Kinda don't want to lose that coastline completely, because we want to go home and do some sleeping and some more smeltering, and the sun is sinking. Also, we should be leaving. Oh, we do have some food here. Okay, that is cool. So let's see if we can land our boat over there. Ooh, that is forest. That is fabulous. Maybe I should not plan on putting down a workbench before I have seen what is on the shore. I have done that before, and that led to my early demise in another run with Freddy's. I died so hard because I did that. Okay, we're good with that. Another bear. Oh, we are a little on the low side here. Ow. Okay, now we go. Oh, my avatar is pretty jank. Doing things with the arms. So that and that and repairs. And that. And more smeltering. We're gonna have to decide what we do want. We have the axe and nothing else as of yet. And I think we want to not give that up. At least not for the planes. That is working nicely for the planes. There should be the hood for that. That's a little bit more. Gonna use the Fenris hood here. Put that in here. So we need to be fire resistant, we can use that, and if we need to be pierce resistant, we can use that. Yeah, you should click on that. Let's see. Ugh. Okay, we came over all around here, so that seems to be one continent here. That seems to be together. And then that here seems to be a continent somehow. And yeah. So there is some continent going on here in some shape or form. And there is some continent going on here. And there is some continent going on here. I don't know what's in between. You may have a seal tower near that yak altar too. Yeah. I have a yak altar here, so at some point we're gonna be running in the north direction, finding out if that really is the seal tower. Could also be the Howling Cavern or a Brenna, like the Smoldering Tomb, we don't know. We saw while we were sailing here, there is some more forest here. We came here, that was forest here. That passage between two forest bits here, so I don't know. I think from here we are going southward, trying to follow that coastline of that here and see what that gets us. But for now, we are going to have another short break here. I do need to drink something and have a potty break. I'm gonna be back with you shortly.
In meadows fair and bright, don't stay out through the night. New to this world you were brought, whilst warriors' glory you sought. In forests dark and wild, the ore and cores you find. A trader sells you goods for gold, until the wooden head you hold. To the 10th world you were taken, to slay all the forsaken. Will you prevail? Set your sail, as Valkyries you awaken. place to live and thrive, a bed and hearth you built. And should you fall, you will arrive at home with skill points built. Through slush and slog you wander, the undead bar your way. With toil and burden banter, you'll find what points your way. To the 10th world you were taken, to slay all the forsaken. Will you prevail? Set your sail, as Valkyries you awaken. Steep and frosty mountains, where wolves howl and dwell. Another rains both sky and land, the tears will help you stand. In heated sunburned landscapes, the laughing goblins live. The furry oxen can't escape, and a torn soul rest you give. To the 10th world you were taken.
Okay, I'm back. I turn off the music. I recalibrated also the avatar so it stops being all jank and moving its hands. Okay, I think we go for another day of sailing because I do want to explore the map a little bit more and have more options. Can't eat more sausages. Yeah, because we ate before we landed there. Gonna take one with me. Gonna get some more smeltering in. We have also to think about what we really do need next from the black metal stuff. I kinda want the shield. There is no spear, which is a bit pity. Would have preferred the spear. The mole claws. Can we make the mole claws already, or do we need something? We need a rib cage from the whale, I think, for the mole claws. So that is not an option. Okay, let's get into the boat. Let's do another round of sailing. Discovering a little bit more of the map while we are at it. Hope for better weather. We are up here. I think we might leave the number 6 here. Just remember that we left the number 6 here. We do have one more that we can use. Another round of sailing while we are going in circles. Okay. Well, we are going kinda in circles. Look, we came around here and then there and here and back there and back up there. Like we are going in circles, really. Gonna keep to that coast here of the forest a little bit. Kinda want to get like in here. Clown under the mountain. Yeah, that could be a nice name too. But you manage to make me laugh every time we are streaming, so all is well. Okay, let's follow that. And that is east. Let me try to align the cooking station. No, not the cooking station. That's a bad idea. Oh, we are turning. Want to align a whale. The cooking station is the only thing we can... Oh, no, we can align that. We want to go in roughly that direction. Or more that way. Like so. That is south-ish. I assume. So if we suddenly see that showing up like that on our boat, then we have lost track again. Let's try to get that way. Try that. See if we can do that. Okay, that forest bit falls away here, I think. At some point we need to get some fish. There is more mountain over there, I think. That is gonna be bad. That is gonna be bad. Those waves will probably turn our boat. Go faster. Hope that we do that. Goes more straight. Phew, I don't know. I think we are getting... Yeah. Yeah. Good thing I turned a little bit because I thought we were turning too far to the right with the waves. This is... Okay, there is some sort of land up ahead, I think. Now we are getting a little bit too much to the left, do we? Kind of hard to get that aligned. No, we are getting too far to the left. Like so? Ooh. This is kind of hard. Fabulous weather. Ugh. It's difficult. It's really difficult. Okay, what have we here? There is... Oh, wait, there is something here. There is plains here. There is some swamp trees here. I don't want to sail in this weather. It's really, really hard. I'm gonna... Well, you have to go forward, girl, if you want to... Okay, now the weather is better. Plains and some swamp and another village there. Going over the ocean in that weather is kind of sketch, so we're gonna go put up a portal here. And that is gonna be our boat portal. Gonna be swimming here. Boat. And we're gonna go pick up another portal. And then we're gonna see what that plains is all about here. Running a little bit low. Uncertain course too. Eyes? Oh, we need more forest, we need more eyes. And 20 that. And 20 of that. And now we should be able to eat something. Fine. Okay, let's go. Let's see what we found there. Okay, there is another cooling village there. I'm not even sure we have all the totems we would need to. Well, there's swamp nearby. There is no totems in that village here. Ooh. Oh, turnip seeds. Can you play with that fooling there? Yeah, okay, you do that. Okay, we've got a swamp. No way! Look at that! Like, what is going on? Another fooling village there, and another Yagluth. Man, the things. Okay, it's official. Sailing in circles is good for finding Yagluth. You should try that at some point. I was not even looking anymore and found it. Duh. There is forest over there. Is there some interesting stuff in that village? They sure got a lot of bonfires there. Do they also have totems, is the question here. Does not look like. Oh yes, they have. They do have two totem stands there. Not bad. Okay, and then we have some. There's quite a lot of swamp here. And a little bit of mountain too. A lot of logs. Look for that one you really like to watch, and just when you have started another DVD, you remember where you put the one with the movie. Well, I cannot relate. I've never watched movies on DVDs because I never had a DVD player. I always either watched television, went to the cinema, or after the fact got me Netflix. But I'm not a person to watch a lot of movies anyways. There is mist here. Mist and mountains. And swamp. And logs. This is kinda fantastic place. I think we found the place where we want to build our base, friends. Like, this is perfect. We have to kill those goblins over there, because obviously they are a nuisance. And there are quite a few of them. Two down. Gotcha. That's 3. That is the best method I have found to get rid of them stupid goblins. When they attack, jump over them, attack them from behind. And there is more trophies in here. Ha! Is that empty now? Yes, it is. No, it isn't. Now it is. Okay. Let me go over here and have a sneak peek and see. Ooh, there is some Dwerga here. Look. That's a Dwerga mage over there. Nice. Mosquitoes, of course. And there is good arable land to build a route to. 2 routes, probably. Something died there. Can we get... Oh, we get some hare meat. Nice. Can't see, got nothing here, but gonna try a little more. This is looking not too shabby. Also, here is a space where we can plant things. This is looking real good. There was a lock somewhere there. I thought I saw logs there. Yeah, he's there. We'd want to probably tame some logs here. This could be a very, very good place to build. That's only 1 logs, but well, we can tame another one somewhere else. And just use the log saddle to get it over there. Oh! That mountain looks kind of high too. Ah, okay, we are being stupid here. Question is, where do I want to build? There's another logs down there. That one is a start one. I kind of don't want to fight a start one. They could kill us easily. Oh, I could parry that? I never thought. I never thought I could parry that guy. Okay, we're good. We're good here. Whew. Okay, there is 2 logs down there we could tame. What do you think about building our base here? Like over there, next to the mist. What do you think? Like probably not on that hill, but on that bit here. That could be pretty cool. Yeah, I think we're gonna be doing that. We get the mountains, we get the swamp, we get the plains, we get the mistlands. Like, that is a fabulous place. You got everything close by, and you get to watch them beasting fighting each other. And we've got some hare meat. Look at that. That is not shabby at all. That needs to go in here. And that needs to go in here. We have some... did I put the trophies in with that here? I don't know. Is that the first trophies we got? No, we got 6 already. Okay. We have enough to summon Yagluth and have to spare. That is cool. Plains and mistlands in one way. Base is always good. If there is a route or more, it's even better. Yes, I agree wholeheartedly with that. Getting those 2 biomes in one base is a necessity. That's what I was searching for. To find a place where those 2 meet in a good way. There were some candidates that could be that, but I think the place we found now, it's even better. Okay, how late is it? We have 1 more day to be playing. Because we have to stop 9 o'clock and it is 8:30 now. There we go. Let's repair things here. We do have the shield, the black metal shield. What option do we have? We do have the Frostner, right? I think we made the Frostner. Yeah. I think we're gonna swap that out. We are not likely to go kill more golems anytime soon. We did. Yeah, I think we're gonna keep the Frostner in our inventory. Let's get the barley in the mill. There we go. And then Let's see what we have on the map. We do have enough food for another round here. Okay, that is pretty fabulous. The swamp here in the middle, and then the mistlands and the plains here. That's pretty fabulous. I think we're gonna be... Is that possibly one long? I don't know. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we need to go to the plains farm and do some harvesting there. Let's do that first, because we do need a better food soon. That and that. Don't forget to eat, girl. Oh, and we have to write down that we left a number 6 portal somewhere in the world. Number 6 is... west in a forest. The number 6 portal is here. Is in a forest. Is in forest north of second Yagi. I think that is better to remember. Okay, plains. Plains farm. Gotta harvest and replant there. Plop. Plop. Come on, plop. We have been sailing for so long. Gotta be ready here. And I did not forget to bring the scythe. Okay, what have we got here? Ooh, that's a lot of stuff. Gonna remultiply that. So 6 of those. And 8 of those. Okay, we good with that. Nice. So that's the wrong one. That needs to go in here. That needs to go in there. And then that and that can be here for now. Now, I need the hoe. because we want to mark out where we want to build that base. Shoot! Shoot, 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 shoot. Let's not die there. That was a little reckless. Ooh. Okay, we're gonna get him with the frost nut a second time. Okay. The Draugr got him. Look at all of those guys here. Oh, we are going to have so much fun here. Okay. Somewhere here. Ooh, there is 2 locks up there. So if we... let's even out a little bit here. Can start... We need to have some sort of little garden fence to keep them out of our backyard. I kind of think it would look nice if we set it like right on the edge here. So friend, you wanted to investigate what I'm doing here. Now you're dead. No, 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 no. I don't want to do that. No, no, no. Let them have fun. We gonna come back and then pick up the spoils. No, we are not gonna be hunted. No, no. Okay, we do need to bring over wood and stones to the new place so we can build all that is needed. And so let's see. We do have some wood here. What's with the stones? We do have stones outside, I think. That is all stones here and there. That is not enough for a big base, though. But I'm afraid that is all the stones we have. there is some more here. And some more here. Gonna drop that right in front of the portal there. Gonna bring that through after we kill the remaining wolves there. And we're gonna go and fell some more trees because we do need more wood than that. Good thing we planted more trees there. There's even oak trees, which is even better because we do need some pine wood too. We're gonna build us a nice space for the remaining game over there. Don't know, I'm not sure if 90 seconds have expired. No, don't fall on my head, please. You. I think we're gonna take that and then go back through and see that we kill the remaining wolves there. If we are lucky, some may have gotten into the swamp and gotten killed by swamp creatures. You can always hope. Okay, let's wait for some stamina to be back. I really do hope that the hunt is over. I don't have any indicator. We shall see. If not, we are in trouble. That looks like the hunt is over. There's another straggler here. Okay, I think that was that. Okay, so now we have to even out that here a little bit. Want that to be flat. That is gonna be quite some stones. I think we're gonna have that be terraced, like ground floor and then a second story, and we have it on 2 levels here. Something like that. I would have loved to make a longhouse, but the space here is not very suitable for a longhouse. So we're gonna have one of my classic, I do it like that always, and then struggle with the roof houses, something. And I really do want that to be on the cliff side here. I think that could be nice. So that is the first layer. Something like that. Gonna have a crafting station here and the box. And put that stuff in here for now. And then we're gonna get us some cloudberries, I think, and try starting the taming process here. I think I saw some cloudberries over there. Ooh. We are a little low on health. Let's see if we can sneak up on them and drop them some berries there. That could be working. Not happy that they are so close to the mist here, getting tamed. That could mean we're gonna lose them, but yeah. Something. How? They are a really annoying bunch, those mosquitoes. Something like that. That might work. We're gonna have sausages forever. Might want to calm down that swamp here a little bit by placing some workbenches. But I think that is the making of our new house here. I think first we have to have a stone cutter and get us some garden fence here. Have you eaten, guys? I think no. Considering they were the Durga's favorite food, yeah. Can find a heck ton of sausage in the Mistlands. Okay, I think with that we're gonna have to end it here. It is getting late in the plains, and it's getting late in real life too. We have to get up 5 o'clock in the morning for work. I have to. Husband technically doesn't have to, but He does it anyway because he's such a nice guy. We just drop that off on the other side real quick. And then we end the stream here. Oh, maybe not drop that down there. Maybe drop it over here. Don't lose it. Okay, that's that. This was an episode full of sailing. I have not done so much sailing in quite a while. But I think it was well worth it. We discovered not only one, but two Yagluth altars, which was kind of lucky. And with that, we're gonna end the stream here. I wish you all a very good night, a very good new year if we haven't spoken yet. And yeah, with that, we are going to end it here. Gonna save that and quit the game. And yeah, we're gonna be back with new shenanigans in the 10th world on Friday, 18 o'clock. And we're gonna do a Trailblazer or a Blitz on Friday. And see you all then. Bye.